You see, the funny thing about people is they never truly appreciate what's in front of them until it's gone. They take your presence for granted, don't they? Oh, they smile to your face, laugh at your jokes, pretend to care, but deep down, they're counting on you sticking around like you're some permanent fixture in their dull little lives. They think you're replaceable, just another pawn in their game. But then, you vanish. You remove yourself from their little circus. No explanation, no farewell, just gone. And suddenly, everything changes, doesn't it? The silence you leave behind, deafening. The absence of your presence, it gnaws at them like a relentless beast, reminding them of every time they failed to see your worth. Oh, they'll feel it all right. They'll feel it in every corner of their pathetic little worlds, like a shadow creeping over everything they once thought was secure. See, the beauty of absence is that it magnifies. It grows. In your presence, they were blind, too focused on their own egos to notice the storm brewing inside you. But now that you're gone, every little thing you did, every word, every moment of support they took for granted, comes back to haunt them. It's poetic, really. They'll look around, and no one will fill that void. No one will be able to match the energy you brought, the strength you embodied, the chaos you could control with just a look. They'll regret it every single moment they underestimated you. Every time they chose someone else, someone lesser, thinking you'd always be there. And that regret, it'll eat them alive. It's the kind of regret that doesn't fade with time. Oh no, it grows, it festers. Because with every step they take, they're reminded of the void you left behind. Every failure, every shortcoming, it's a reminder that they lost you. That they let you walk away without realizing they had something irreplaceable. You, my friend, are a force of nature. You don't need to scream, beg, or demand attention. No, your power lies in the silence of your absence, in the void that now stretches across their lives. And as they scramble, as they try to fill the emptiness, they will come to understand one undeniable truth. You were the anchor, the reason their world held together. Without you, everything begins to fall apart. And the best part? You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to say a word. Your absence does all the talking for you. It's the loudest sound they'll ever hear, and it's going to echo in their minds forever. They'll regret every disrespectful word, every dismissive glance, every moment they failed to acknowledge the power you held. Because now, they're left with nothing but memories. Memories of when you were around, and they foolishly thought they could do without you. But they can't. And they never will. You see, people fear loss more than anything. It's a funny little game, isn't it? They'll cling to their pride, their false sense of superiority, thinking they're in control. But once you're gone, once you pull yourself away from their world, they realize something very important. You were never the one who needed them. They needed you. And that realization? It's devastating. They'll regret it, every single second of it. They'll try to find you in others, try to replace what they lost. But here's the kicker, they won't. Because there's only one you. There's only one presence that shook their world to its core. Only one voice that could cut through the noise and make them listen. And now, all they have is the silence. Oh, they'll wish they could turn back time. They'll wish they could fix it, apologize, grovel even. But it's too late. The damage is done, and your absence is a constant reminder of everything they lost. You, my friend, have become a ghost in their minds, a lingering specter of what could have been, of what they threw away. And that's power. Real power. Not the kind you wield through force or intimidation, but the kind that lives on in their regret, their longing for a chance to make things right. But there is no going back. They had their chance, and they blew it. And now, they'll live with that regret forever, haunted by the memory of your absence, tortured by the realization that they will never find another like you. So let them regret. Let them sit in their sorrow, their confusion, their desperation. Let them realize that in losing you, they lost everything. And as they crumble, as they try to rebuild without you, they'll come to understand one undeniable truth. They will regret your absence forever.